my name is Jeanette, and I want to thank you for joining me on the channel Jane Reads. So today I'm going to talk about the reading goals that I am setting for 2025. I've been thinking about my goals for a good number of weeks, probably a couple months actually, and I've had different ideas for them. There was one I knew I was doing for sure, like there was no doubt about it. And then other ones I keep changing up and thinking through, and I have finally settled on 10 goals, and I have done a printable for my reading journal, so these are my final goals. So let's go through them. As I'm going through these, you will notice kind of a pattern a little bit. I have two numbers that are kind of my numbers for the year, and they are 25 because it's 2025. So, I mean, obviously it's 25. And then the other number is 5 because 25 is just too many for some of these other ones. But I have 5 of the 5, so that makes 25. Okay, so my first goal is to read 125 books. Here's where the 25 shows up for the first time. So my goal this year was 122 books. And don't ask me exactly how that happened this year because previously it's always been like 100. But I thought, oh, I'll do a certain number of audiobooks, a certain number of reading books, like with my eyes, and it ended up with 122. Well, I am not splitting between audio and reading. I've just combined it. So I decided to go with 125. And I think this is very reasonable, very possible for me to get. As of right now, I'm at 128 books for the year, and there's still 2 weeks left of the year. So I've already met it. And next year I plan on reading a lot of novellas. And you'll know why in a future video. So that is goal number 1. Okay. Goal number 2 was the one that is going to be an obvious goal that I was doing, is 25 in 25. I have done a bingo board for the last 2 years so this year it had 24 books on it with a free spot in the middle. Well, there's 25 spots on the bingo board. So it was like perfect for this year. So there will be a future video coming up with what those 25 books will be. I feel like I'm going to be saying that a bit here. So that is goal number 2, to read the 25 books that are on my TBR bingo board. Then goal number 3 is to read the 25 books on my TBR Rereads bingo board. So I love to reread. And I have a bunch of books on my bookshelf that I read years ago, so I don't even have them marked on Goodreads, so those are rereads. And then there's other books that I have marked 5 stars, and I just want to reread them. So I will have 25 books on a rereads bingo board for that. Again, that will be a future video coming up of what those 25 books will be, because that will be chosen at the very beginning of the year, and those are the ones that I will be reading for sure. Then it's very possible I will reread other books because, again, I love rereading and revisiting certain favorite characters. Goal number 4 is to make progress in 25 series. I love reading series. And currently at this time, I have 50 series listed on my spreadsheet. Now, I am not in the middle of all those 50 series. A lot of those are ones that I have on my shelves that I haven't even started, or I'm making progress in them. I'm caught up on them and waiting for the next book to be released. So I have a mix of all of that. So I just want to make progress in 25 series. So that means I need to read at least 25 books from 25 different series to make progress on them. Should not be too much of a challenge because out of the 128 books I've read this year so far, I want to say at least 50% of them, if not more, have been in series. Again, when I talk about my yearly recap and stats and stuff, I'll know the exact number of how many series I made progress on and how many books were part of series out of my 120 or 130, whatever my final number ends up being. Goal number 5 is to read 5 books that were purchased prior to 2020. I have about 15 books on my shelves that I purchased between 2015 and 2020. And they've been sitting there for a while. I mean, as I said, 2015. So I would like to read at least 5 of them. At least. I have been focusing in the last couple of years on books that I bought recently, and those older ones kind of get left behind. So it's time to read them. Goal number 6 is to read 5 authors to 0. Again, this is a future video coming up shortly. I have a list of authors that I want to read to 0, and basically I want to read 5 of those authors. So look for that video coming. Number 7 is to participate in 5 yearly reading challenges. So there are a lot of reading challenges that are going on, and so I want to participate in at least 5 of them. So I haven't decided what 5 exactly because I want to participate in a bunch. I don't think I will complete all of them that I'm participating in, but at least if I've read a couple books. So we have, for example, I have my own reading challenge, which obviously I'm going to do because it's my own. Then Oshina has her Christian romance reading challenge. Katie from Paperbacks and Ponytails has a Princess Bride reading challenge. Anne from In Search of Wonder has Read the Classics challenge. Amanda from Book Lover Amanda has her Southern Comfort reading challenge, I think is what it's called. Chantel from Chantel Reads All Day has the Read Your Bookshelf challenge. Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand has a Go With the Flow reading challenge she's doing this year. That sounds so fun. And so, I mean, that's just a few of them. I think I have a list about 8, so I'm sure I've missed a few because I can't think of what they are. So I want to participate in 5 of them. Then, moving on to goal number 8. Goal number 8 is to participate in 5 readathons. So this has been fun to do, is participate in a monthly readathon. So I'm co-hosting the Epistolary January readathon. So obviously that's going to be one of them that I participate in. Also in January, Leandra from Leandra the TBR Zero is doing a TBR-a-thon with a board game, a bingo board, and there's a third option that you can do. I can't remember what the third one is. But that one, the game board just sounds really fun to me. I love to choose books that way, so I want to participate in that one. Amanda has said that she is going to do her Southern Charm readathon again in May, so that's one I want to participate in. Krista from Books and Jams has done the series September readathon for the last number of years, so because I love series, I want to participate in that one. Last year, Becca and Chloe did Deck of TBR, so I'm hoping they do that again because that's really fun. This month, I participated in Bucket Listathon with Danny Dabbles. That's really fun, so I want to do that. Is there any other reading challenges that I'm missing? Katie from Paperbacks and Ponytails has done Journey Through the Bible in October. So that's another one I want to participate in. So lots of options. So as long as I participate in 5 of them. Then goal number 9 is to participate in 5 group reads. So we have Tammy from Protagonist Pub has a monthly book club that she does. So I'd like to participate in that at least once this year. I did not participate last year and I really want to. Chantel from Chantel Reads All Day is doing a year of Maud. We're reading a lot of Lucy Maud Montgomery's books, starting with the Anne series. Anne of Green Gables is in January, which I'd already planned on reading in 2025. So it was like, oh, well, definitely I'm going to participate in that one. This year, Krista did a read along So I'm hoping she does one again next year. So I want to participate in that at least once. That's 3 that I know of. I feel like there was a couple others and now my mind's going blank. So I just want to participate in 5 group reads. Now, I'm very excited to participate in Chantal's with the 8 and books, for example. But I don't want to count that as 5 of them, right? If I read 8, I want to do 5 different ones. So we'll see what happens there. My very last goal is to read every day. That has been a goal for a number of years, and I am fairly successful at it for the last couple of years. I think 22 and 23 I missed 1 or 2 days between the two, like each year. And so far in 24 I've read every single day. But the year's not over yet. Who knows what's going to happen? But I'm hoping I'm successful. So those are my 10 reading goals that I am setting for next year. Some are going to be a little bit of a challenge, and as you will see coming up, the 25 and 25 is going to be a possible challenge. We'll see. Making progress in 25 series could be a challenge. See what happens. But kind of the 5 readathons, the 5 group reads, the 5 reading challenges, those should be fairly simple to fulfill. So I've done some, oh yes, I should be able to do this, and some other ones that are a little bit of a challenge. I'm hoping it will be successful. We'll see. I will do a check-in probably every quarter just to kind of see how it's going. And as I said, I will do a review of my 2024 goals in January once the year is finished. And I will know exactly how good I did or what I wasn't successful at. There is one goal in particular that I will tell you is going to be a struggle this year. And I'm very doubtful I will meet it. But who knows? As I said, there's still 2 weeks left of the year. Maybe I can surprise myself. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video today, and I'd love to know what goals you are setting. I'd love to chat in the comments. Have a great day. Bye.